So today we had the introduction of another great idea by Donald Trump, and this came in the form of his gold card, which essentially amounts to a way by which a foreign individual can buy U.S. citizenship for $5 million. Now, I will admit this is a little bit more of a controversial idea from Donald Trump, even amongst those who support him, but programs like this already exist. We have the EB-5 visa program, which basically a foreign individual for about an investment of $800,000 to $1 million in a business in the United States of America, which employs at least 10 individuals, can buy U.S. citizenship. This is generally capped at around $10,000 per year, and around $3,000 to $4,000 per year utilize the EB-5 visa to become U.S. citizens. Although in 2024 we did see 13,000 individuals use this. Unfortunately, the EB-5 visa program has a lot of problems, including fraud and corruption and a complete lack of oversight. Much of the investment currently done by those who are using the EB-5 visa program is simply funneled around accounts or ends up in the hands of individuals it shouldn't, or in overseas areas, and it really doesn't amount to any sort of help for the United States of America. But this program that Donald Trump is going to highlight on this clip is going to be $5 million directly paid to the government to pay down our debt, and any individual who is coming in here with a $5 million payment doesn't need to be incentivized to invest in business or invest their money in the United States of America once they are completely vetted in the correct way to make sure that this is an individual who is of high intelligence, high education, an upstanding citizen. Investing that kind of money, they are going to automatically invest the money into the United States of America the right way. Check out what Donald Trump has to say about this.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very, very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful. Never been done before, anything like this, but it's something that we're going to be putting out over the next, would you say 2 weeks out? Do you want to say a couple of words about it?
Sure.
Mr. President, are there
Wait a
any
minute.
requirements for that
Hang on a
gold
sec.
card? Do you have to invest a certain amount of money in this country in order to qualify for that gold card?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Go
the
ahead.
EB-5 program was really, you lend some money, but it was full of nonsense, make-believe, and fraud, and it was a way to get a green card that was low priced. So the president said, rather than having this sort of ridiculous EB-5 program, we're going to end the EB-5 program. We're going to replace it with the Trump Gold Card, which is really a green card gold. So they'll be able to pay $5 million to the U.S. government. They'll have to go through vetting, of course. We're going to make sure they're wonderful, world-class global citizens. They can come to America. The president can give them a green card, and they can invest in America, and we can use that money to reduce our deficit. Why do we give out lotteries of green cards? Why do we give out EB-5 for green cards? The President of the United States understands that the right answer is, why don't we eliminate the deficit of the United States of America instead?
The gold card, well, millions, but the gold card will bring in with it people that create jobs, very high-level people. I think companies will pay to get people in. For instance, you today graduate from the Wharton School of Finance or Harvard or Stanford or any college, and nobody knows if you can even go to work for a company. So Apple and all these companies that want to get people to be working for them will be able to buy a card, and for the people that are number one in their class at top schools, I see that as one of the things. But generally speaking, it'll be people with money and people that create jobs, and they won't have to pay any tax on income outside of the United States, which they're not paying right now. They're not citizens, but they'll have to pay if they create jobs in the United States. They'll pay full taxes like everybody else. So you're getting big taxpayers, big job producers, and we'll be able to sell maybe 1 million of these cards, maybe more than that. And if you add up the numbers, they're pretty good. As an example, 1 million cards would be worth $5 trillion. $5 trillion.
Wow.
And if you sell 10 million of the cards, that's a total of $50 trillion. Well, we have 35 trillion in debt. That'd be nice. So we'll see. But it could be great. Maybe it will be fantastic. We have it all worked out from the legal standpoint. It's totally legal to do. Hasn't been done before. It's been done in many different forms. We give them away. Why should we give them away? We shouldn't give them away. And I think it's something very exciting. I think it's potentially just something that we're all very excited about.